So when you're out on the doors, you only have so many doors in a day. You only have so many interactions with people to practice your pitch. And what happens in roofing or in door-to-door sales sometimes is people just rely on them being able to riff on the door and freestyle and do it different every time. If you're a veteran and you've made it through, maybe that works. It's not proficient. But if you're a rookie, you only have so many at-bats every day. And if every time you step up to the plate, you practice a different swing, then you're never going to get good at any of them.
Never going to hit the ball.
You're never going to hit the ball. You're going to get marginally better at each swing. And if you keep rotating through different swings, your swings are going to confuse the other ones. Because this one takes this form, that one, if you're going to bunt, takes completely different mobility out of you than trying to go for a homer. So you're just mixing and mashing everything, and it's going to take you years of years to finally get proficient, with your pitch. So just stick with the same swing every single time until you know without a doubt, with that swing, you can always hit it. And then you can get creative after that.
Yeah. Then you add a bunt, and then you're done.
Yeah.
You have a swing and you have a bunt, and that's it.
Yeah. This is phase 1 of the learning. And if you put the cart before the horse and you start changing it up way too soon, it's going to take you a really long time. But if you do this, eventually all you're going to care about is what kind of customer do I have in front of me? How do I adapt to that? What little nuances do I do differently, right? Am I calmer? Am I a little bit more excited? If they're maybe an older person, what kind of things would I say that would appeal to them more, right? And their hot buttons, their needs, their interests. If they're a young homeowner, how's that different? What kind of things do I say to that person? There's going to be a really big, diversified, mixed bag of people out there, but you won't be able to be a chameleon and adapt to them until you're proficient in the core pitch. Once you have that under your belt and totally solid, then riff as much as you want. You can see the GPS like Google Maps, right? Where if you get off, you had the course planned, but if you get off on exit early, you update in real time the reroute. So you're okay to get off the exit. You're okay to stop at the gas station, even pick up a drink. But where you need to get back on the highway at and be back on course.
Yep.
And not even lose any time or make up time, right? And so you only get there through practice.
Which was the boat. That was the boat today.
Yeah, exactly.
That boat was totally that.
Totally. You could tell he was kind of like, he was chill, but he needed a little bit, more love in the interaction. Because here's the line. You seek rapport at all costs, right? And so seek the connection first, then the transaction will follow. If you lead with transaction, people will feel it.
Yep.
They know, they can smell it. Like you just want the sale so bad.
Yep.
That
let's talk to the dog first, then we'll do the pitch.
Right. And everything you say comes off as disingenuous because they know you're just hurrying towards a close and towards a sale, and you see money. They represent money to you, and no one wants that, right? Even if they really need the service, they're still like, because if you only want money, I don't feel like ultimately you have my best interests at heart, and you're going to shortchange my roof, or you're going to jip me out of some money somehow. Like, you're already showing me that that's more important than me. So you just gotta put the blinders down. You gotta relax, settle into it, and get comfortable connecting with people, and do it in a genuine way. And fake it till you make it. It's not everyone's personality to just talk to people and ask questions and have a connection. That's kind of awkward for people for a while. But the more you practice it, the more awkward silences just sit there and hurt, and you have all these cringe moments, the more you learn to keep it flowing next time, and to be really smooth with people. But where people mess up is that they say, oh, that didn't work on that last door. Let me try something a little different. No. On a side note, I got an email last night that said, no, don't do that. All right? And so you have to just stay to the same pitch every single time, no matter what.
Don't change the swing.
Just because it didn't work on the last door or even the last 50 doors, the pitch is proven. The techniques are proven, and you're going to have a day or a couple hours that seem to completely prove it wrong. But it's not true. Don't buy into it. Don't change it up, and do a completely new pitch. You just need to reset and think, all right, how are my paraverbals? How are my nonverbals? Let me reset a little bit here, but trust the process, and eventually, you'll see it start to work, and you'll be good.
Our family